Party people, do we need DeFi? That's the question. Do we really need DeFi? The quick answer is we sure do need DeFi. We really do need DeFi. So do you guys know Latitude.sh? Latitude.sh was formerly named maxihost, and they are partners with Ankr. So you guys know about Latitude.sh because we've made videos about them. And the top dog at Latitude.sh posted about his experience with PayPal. And when I first started, I was like, man, just a couple of weeks ago, about 2.5 weeks ago, I had issues with PayPal as well. PayPal is centralized. So when I'm thinking about what's going on with PayPal, it's like, man, we sure do need DeFi. So my experience with PayPal was horrible. I've been using PayPal for decades. I've been using PayPal for a long time, and I never had a problem. Then suddenly, they locked me out of my own account. So I'm trying to make a payment. The payment that I've made for many years, for the same amount, and it's only $250. So it's not like I'm sending millions of dollars or anything like that. It was a small amount, just $250, a monthly payment, same time every year. I try to send it, and it tells me that this transaction can't be completed. Please try again later. So it gives me that generic warning. So I try again later, nothing. I try again later, nothing. So I'm like, what's going on? Why can't I make my payment? So I try to get a hold of someone at PayPal. After waiting a long time, I think I waited about an hour and a half, someone finally got to me. And they tell me, well, it's a security feature because we're trying to protect you. I'm like, well, how are you trying to protect me when you're not letting me send money from my account to a person that I've been sending money to? I've been making this payment for a long time. And they're like, well, it's a security feature and I can't override it. I don't know why they did it. It's just a security feature. It's to protect you and prevent fraud. But I go, this isn't fraud. This is me making a payment that I've made every month. What's the fraud in that? I don't see where you guys are getting this fraud thing. So they're like, well, there's nothing I can do. We need you to wait 48 hours for their security system to reset. So I'm like, 72 hours passed. I said, I'm going to give it an extra day. I try to make the payment. It's still blocked. So I get back on PayPal and I go, what's going on? And they give me the same story. So it's basically, they're cutting and pasting the same replies. The same replies are being cut and pasted, and they're telling me, dude, you need to wait 48 hours. So I tell the guy, I'm like, hey, I waited 72 hours and it's still not working. What is going on? Why can't I send a payment? They're like, it's a security feature to prevent fraud. And I go, well, what fraud have I committed? I haven't committed. All I did was make a payment that I've been doing every month. Well, you sent it through a debit card or something. I go, no, I sent it through because it's linked to my bank account. I go, it's a direct payment. They're like, well, let's see, what can we do? What can we do? Let me escalate it. So the guy says he's going to escalate it, and suddenly I'm on the phone with someone on PayPal. And I tell the guy, hey, I tell him the same story that I'm not able to send this money. He's like, oh, you need to wait 48 hours. I go, I've waited 72 hours. And then I waited another 72 hours. It's been over a week and I still can't send it because you guys blocked me out of my account. And they're like, well, we don't know what we can do. Let me transfer you. So he transferred me and he hangs up. And that was after having me wait nearly an hour and a half again. They hung up. So the user experience with PayPal is horrible. So ultimately, I needed to get that payment out, so I had to create another account and the money transferred quickly. So they blocked me out of my own account for no reasons. They can't tell me why they blocked it, and they can't unblock it. So the user experience with PayPal has become horrendous. The top dog at Latitude.sh is correct. And people are saying, well, what can we do to fight this? DeFi is the answer. Centralized systems are bad. These centralized payment rails are horrible. I mean, who are the people that can take us to the next century? Solana Pay. Latitude.sh has been pushing for Solana. Solana Pay is an option. Ankr has been working in DeFi very heavily. They don't provide payment rails, but they provide the infrastructure. So Ankr's correct when they're saying DeFi is it. Flexa Network AMP, payment rails here in the US, they are another option. Why? Because I don't have to deal with a central figure who blocks me, doesn't know why to block me, and can't unblock me. So, is there a need for DeFi? There sure is. And will we see this? Hopefully we will. So hopefully we start seeing more companies get into DeFi. We start seeing some of our favorite companies do more in DeFi. And hopefully we have Flexa Network AMP to the moon, Solana to the moon, Ankr to the moon, and Latitude.sh to the moon. Now, let's just skip the moon and go straight to Neptune. Anyway, guys, I'm not affiliated with any of these companies. I know I ranted, but I had to get it off my chest. Anyway, guys, until next time, peace out, safe investing.